What's up guys, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to be basically showing you guys how I make myself look awake when I'm exhausted using only drugstore products. I did cheat and use 2 high-end products, I believe, but yeah, sorry, I kind of forgot. But anyway, I'm not gonna ramble on too long. This video is really long, so grab a snack if you plan to stay here the whole time. I hope you do. But yeah, if you guys want to see how to look awake when you're exhausted and how to achieve this look, then just keep watching. Okay guys, so before you start getting ready, you're going to want to do a couple things to prep your skin and prep your mindset to wake up, and that is brush your teeth, wash your face, and moisturize. I use the Shea Moisture Clarifying Facial Wash and Scrub. This is an exfoliator, so if you are somebody who can't exfoliate every day, then I would recommend the foam wash. This stuff is really good too. I actually bought this for my man's, and he left it here, so now it's mine. Thanks, baby. But yeah, I love this shit. This shit saved my skin. I know it doesn't look it right, like it doesn't look like it right now because I have freaking little Susie's family all over my face. I don't know where those came from, but this is what I like to use. And then I moisturize using the Balancing Moisturizer from the same brand. You can get these products at Target. I know they sell them at Ulta and Walmart too, but they don't sell the whole collection at Walmart. And at Ulta, they're like super expensive. And at Target, they're a little bit cheaper than Ulta, so I get mine at Target. And then brush your teeth, of course. If you brush your teeth when you wake up and you're super tired and somebody's like super close to you, no one's gonna know that you just woke up because you don't have morning breath. So yeah, do those 3 things and you will kind of lay a foundation before you actually lay your foundation. Get what I'm saying? That was stupid, but I also like to listen to a verse in a song before I get ready, just because I know it wakes me up. So I am also not worried about copyright because not a lot of people watch my videos, but yeah, so I listened to Drake's part in Who Do You Love with YG, so we're gonna do that right now.
Name Texas, saying she got a buddy named Young JB, and now you know the deal. We turned up in the studio late night. That's why the songs that you hear coming real tight. OVO cool, nigga, thought I told you. If you a player in the game, it should hold you. The man shot my nigga game, he just rolled through. Eating crab on Malibu with no booze. A lot of fools.
So yeah, I like to listen to, I actually listened to the whole song, but because of the video, I'm only gonna listen to Drake's part. But yeah, that's what I do. Now that I've rambled on for 2 minutes, let's jump right in. This video is going to be all drugstore. Let me put this damn headband on because I used to be really into like having all of the high-end makeup. There are still some high-end products that I really like, but I've just found drugstore options that really work for me, and it's good on your wallet. So yeah, the first thing you're gonna want to do is prime. I use the ELF Poreless Putty Primer. If you're not into primer, then you can just skip this step. My mirror is this way, so I apologize, but I'm blind as a bat, so I can't just use the freaking camera to see my face. So I'm just gonna get a hefty amount of this on my finger, and I'm just going to put it all over my face. Sometimes I go in with 2 primers, but it really just depends on the day, I guess. Also, this video is usually my go-to, like, everyday get ready with me video, so it's not going to be anything crazy, but there are a couple extra things that I do if I am freaking exhausted, just because they make me feel better. So yeah, now that we've primed, we're gonna go in with a foundation. Some people like to use a light coverage foundation when they're, oh no, we're not going with foundation yet. So when I'm like exhausted, I like to be really glowy, just because I feel like if I'm really glowy, it takes away from my dark circles and my under eye bags. So I'm gonna go in with the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Glotion, and I have the medium glow one. I think this comes in light, medium, and dark. You can get it at Walmart. But I freaking love this shit. So I'm just gonna slap that on my face. Do that, and now we're glowy from within. Also, I haven't noticed that this like Glotion moisturizer stuff, I haven't noticed that it has like a bad reaction mixed with the primer, so that's really good, because some things like this will have like a bad mix with your primers, and that's not good. So for foundation, some people like to go in with a light coverage foundation because they don't want to look like they're wearing a crap ton of makeup. I'm not one of those people. I like to be full coverage at all times. If I do go for a natural finish though, I use the Revlon Photo Ready Candid Foundation. That's pretty good. It's not like super light coverage, it's like medium coverage, but it covers pretty well for me. So I'm gonna go in with the Juvia's Place I Am Magic foundation. They sell this at Ulta. This is $20, so it's like kind of right in between drugstore and high-end, but this shit's freaking amazing. So I'm gonna put literally a tiny bit on my hand because you don't need a lot, and I'm just going to put this all over my face. Also, none of my foundations match me perfectly right now because I have a farmer's tan, so yeah, we're just gonna ignore that. Like, this foundation looks super light, but I'm about to look crazy in about 2 seconds, but we're just gonna ignore that. I'm gonna go in with an Ego Tools beauty sponge. I'm just gonna blend that out. My boyfriend was here like a week ago, and I was doing my makeup, and he like started laughing at me while I was putting my foundation on, and I didn't know what he was laughing at, and I was like, what are you laughing at? And he was like, that sound that you're making. I was like, what sound? He was like, the sound of the sponge on your face. And I was like, oh. I was like, okay. But like, you know the little, that sound? It was like going, it was like super loud because I had accidentally excuse me, used too much foundation, so it was like really loud. No, he just thought it was funny. Just thought I would share that with you guys. So I'm gonna make sure all of my skin is covered. I bring my foundation over my eyes because I have really bad dark circles, and I like to have extra coverage. If you don't like bringing your foundation over your eyes, you absolutely do not have to, but I like to do that. God, this video is gonna be so freaking long. I'm like scared for my health. That looks good. So as you can see, it looks like I used a lot, but I still have like half of that pump left on my hand, so I'm gonna wipe that off. Next thing I'm going to use is going to be I'm gonna use 2 concealers because, like I said, I like to pack this shit on when I'm super tired. If you are not a heavy makeup kind of person, that is perfectly okay. I, on the other hand, am a heavy makeup kind of person, so I'm gonna, it's like a bunch of banging around going on. So I'm gonna go in with the Morphe, I don't know what this is called, the Morphe concealer, and I am in the shade C215, and I'm gonna put that under my eyes. I've recently started only putting concealer under my eyes. I know a lot of people put concealer like on their chin and their forehead and the center of their nose to like balance shit out, but I just use a lighter powder there just because I don't like the way concealer looks on this section of my face anymore. I have to sneeze. Whatever. What was I gonna say? Okay, the second concealer I go in with is the ColourPop No Filter Concealer in the shade Light 18, and I'm just gonna put this right in the corners, just because that is where, what is going on with TV back there? Just because that's where like my darkness really is, and then I'm going to go in with a Real Techniques beauty sponge and blend that out. I bring it up on my eyelid because I don't use like an actual eye primer. I just use concealer because it works for me. It does the same thing as an eye primer. I'm not going to buy a whole nother product when I have a shit ton of concealer options that I could use. Sorry, like super quiet. I'll try to speed through this part in the video when I edit it, but I'm not the best at editing quite yet, so no promises. Okay, so now that that is blended out and your eye circles are nowhere in sight, I'm going to take I use this to set my whole face, and then I go in with the Maybelline Fit Me powder in the shade 05 Fair after I set my whole face for under my eyes, but I'm going to go in with the Wet n Wild banana powder. This shit's actually really good. This stuff stays on my face all day long. So I'm just going to use that same beauty sponge, and I'm going to set under my eyes first. And then after I do that, I'm going to flip it around to the flat end, like this side, and I'm gonna set my whole face. I like to set my face kind of like the baking method, except I don't leave it on my whole face because it just, I don't know, it feels like it sits better. What is that? Oh, that's my zit. Forgot about her for a second. My life was good for 0.2 seconds just now when I thought she was gone, but she's not. Also, I'm pretty sure that, I think I've talked about this powder before. This powder is like $4, so like you can't go wrong. And they have like, I think they have like 6 different shades. I could be wrong about that though, but yeah, this shit's pretty good. I don't feel like it's very banana in my opinion. It's more tan, but it works for me. So I'm gonna set that foundation that I put on my neck. See how like my face doesn't match my, yeah, whatever. I'm not going anywhere today. I just thought I would film this because I woke up this morning and I was super freaking tired, so I thought it was the perfect opportunity to make a video out of it because I don't have any creative video ideas. So I'm gonna go in with that Maybelline, I have an itch, I'm not picking my nose. I'm gonna go in with that Maybelline Fit Me powder, same beauty blender, and I'm going to bake under my eyes. If you don't like to bake under your eyes because you think it looks too heavy or too cakey, that's perfectly okay. I like to do it because I know it works for me. It really brightens up my under eye, like to the extreme, so I don't look so tired. Because, let me tell you something. If you have never been told that you look tired, keep it that way. I'm also gonna take this on the center of my forehead, center of my nose, and a little bit on my chin. Anyway, if you have never been told, like if somebody has never looked at you and been like, wow, you look tired, keep it that way. Do whatever you need to do to not look tired, because I promise you it's the worst compliment you can get in your life, and I get it all the time. I don't know why people think it's okay to tell me that, but they do. So now I'm gonna dust that powder just off of my cheeks, my chin, and my nose, and my forehead. Make sure it's set. Yep, it's set. So now we're gonna go in with contour and bronzer. When I'm tired, I go in heavy with the contour and bronzer because I need to take the attention off of me being so tired and put it onto something else. So that's what I do. So I'm going to go in with the, actually, uno momento. Oh no, I said it was gonna be all drugstore. Damn it. Okay. Well, since it's gonna be all drugstore, I'm gonna go in with the Morphe 8L palette. I was gonna go in with the Tarte Pro Glow to go. Well, that's not the to go one. And contour, but because I said it was all drugstore, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna go in with a Y6 brush. I love this brush for contouring. I also love, where is it? There's another Morphe brush that I really like for contouring. This one. I also love the Morphe R10 for contouring. Maybe I'll use this one. I haven't used this one in a while. We'll use this one instead. And I'm gonna go in with the shade Donut from this palette. And I'm just going to sculpt out my cheekbones. Do that. I like to bring my contour a little bit higher than normal just because I have chubby cheeks with no cheekbones in sight, so I like to create the illusion that I have them. I'm gonna bring some of that on my nose and under my lip. I don't contour my nose anymore because I wear glasses, so it kind of defeats the purpose. But I do like brush the contour shade like all over my nose just so it kind of brings it together. I'm gonna do my forehead. Whoa, that lighting got really weird. Okay, we're done with contouring. Now we're going to bronze. And this is where I like to have a super heavy hand with my bronzer because why the fuck not? I'm gonna go in with a Morphe M108. I love this brush. And the Rimmel Natural Bronzer in the shade Sundance. And I'm going to pack that shit on like I'm on the Jersey Shore. Because I don't wear blush, so I use my bronzer as my bronzer and my blush. And I just pack that shit on. It also has like a subtle like shimmer in it, so it's gonna give you a nice glowy look. So people don't notice your eye bags, they're just gonna notice your 10 pounds of bronzer on your face. But that's fine, no judgment here. And if you're judging somebody for wearing too much bronzer, they probably don't care. So anyway, moving on. I'm going to go do my brows off of camera really quick and then I will be right back. So I have brows on now. I feel like this one looks a little crazy, but whatever. When I'm like really tired and I just don't have it in me to like do a full-blown brow, I go in with the Wet n Wild Ultimate Brow Kit. I have been using this shit since I was like 13, I think. And it's still a ride or die product to this day. I freaking love this shit. And then I use it with a Morphe E23 brush, and then this is in drugstore, but I definitely could have used a drugstore concealer to clean up my brows, but this is just what I grabbed for. But I used like the NARS Pod concealer in the shade Custard. I apologize for that, but you can also use the same concealer you used under your eyes. You can use the ELF Camo concealer. You can use any concealer that you want to clean up your brows. I personally just forgot for like 2 seconds that that's what we were doing. That's it. We're almost done with this video, hopefully. So I'm gonna wipe off some of the bake that's still left under my eyes. Now, when I'm really tired, I like to keep the focus the focus of my makeup on my skin versus my eyes. Sometimes I'll do a little pop of color on the inner corner. Maybe I'll do that today. But for the most part, I just go in with that same bronzer that I used on my face, and I put it in. Why did I hold that up for so long? Sorry, I'm looking for a brush. Where's big fluffy brush? Oh, there's one. I usually just go in with the bronzer that I used on my face. So I'm gonna go in with that Rimmel bronzer and just put it in my crease, because I usually, when I'm tired, I just don't have it in me to do like a full-blown makeup look. And this is just easy. Like I said before, this is kind of like my go-to everyday makeup look. And every day I'm not stepping out of the house with a freaking red smoky eye. So this is usually what I turn to, and then maybe we'll do like a pop of color on the inner corner today. Do I have a yellow? I think a yellow would be pretty. I think I have a yellow. I'll have to grab it though. I think it's in my drawer. Oh, actually, you know what? I think I have a Morphe palette. So I'm going to take that in my crease and under my eyes. I have an eye boogie. That's embarrassing. Whatever. I told you I was tired. Okay, see, simple as that. If you are somebody who is tired and can still put on a full like eye look, props to you. I'm not there yet. Okay guys, so I'm gonna go in with the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill Vault collection. This is the Armed and Gorgeous palette, and I'm going to pack on this like orangey yellow color. We're gonna go over it with an inner corner highlight obviously, but I think it would be fun to put that down first. So let me find a brush. I guess we can use this one, we'll see. So I'm just gonna take this on a little M200 from Morphe, and I'm just going to put that in my inner corner and see how this goes. I'm gonna get a different brush. Hold on, let me even it out before I get a different brush. You can't even see that in the freaking camera. Oh well. This is what we're working with today. I'm gonna just take this like random brush that I have and pack that on. You guys see that? I don't know if you can. Probably looks crazy on the camera, but oh well. I'm good at looking crazy, I guess. Okay, we're done with that. I'm gonna take that big fluffy brush again and just blend out like the outer edges of that. There's no extra product on this brush. I'm just gonna kind of diffuse it a little bit. Cool. I'm also gonna go in with the shade, the shade right here called Guilt Trip, and I'm gonna use that as my inner corner highlight for today because why the hell not? Use that same brush and just load that shit on. Because even though I want to take the attention away from my eyes, the inner corners of my eyes don't reveal my deepest, darkest secrets of not getting any sleep ever. So that's good. So we're just gonna load that on right there. I'm so happy I can finally wear inner corner highlight on my, is that even? On my right eye. I'm not going to talk about my eye issue anymore because it's gone. So I'm also going to take that same color and highlight my brow bone. Oh, I also use the Morphe brow gel to set my brows in place, by the way. See, so I use 2 drugstore products for my brows and 1 high-end, so I think you guys can cut me some slack for that one, okay? We're not all perfect. I don't know what to tell you. I cannot see in my mirror. Oh, I dipped into the wrong shade. Shit. Oh well. Okay. Now that's done, going back in with that brush. Just blend out the bottom of that because I don't want like a solid line. What's next? I don't know what's next. Oh, mascara and highlight and lips. So I'm going to curl my lashes. I like to put false lashes on when I look really tired just because it opens your eyes a little bit more. If you don't like to wear false lashes when you're tired, that's fine. That is completely up to you. But I do. So I'm going to pop some mascara on and some false lashes, and then I will be right back to do lips and highlight. I use, both of my mascaras are from Essence. I get them at Ulta, and they look like this. So I'm going to do that, pop some lashes on, and then I will be right. Okay guys, so we have lashes and mascara on. I actually put a little bit of white eyeliner on. I use the one from Morphe just because when you wear like a nude colored eyeliner or white eyeliner on your eyes, it really opens up your eyes when you're tired, so that'll create the illusion that you're not ready to pass out. I also added like a little baby wing. It's probably all crappy and messy on the top, but you can't see it when my eyes are open and we're not sleeping, so it doesn't really matter. Next we're going to do highlight. I use 2 highlights on most days, so we are going to, because because I do something. Oh my god, this one's stuck in my freaking drawer. So we're gonna go in, first we're gonna go in with the Wet n Wild Hustle and Glow Light Highlight. And I'm actually going to take that on a, on a Morphe Jaclyn Hill JH06. And I like to put it on there, tap it off, put it on there, tap it off, put it on there, tap it off, because it is a loose powder. And I kind of just lightly dust this on my cheekbones, my temples, and my cheekbones. That's it. Oh, and my nose, just because this gives like a subtle glow for like all over the face. Put a little bit on my chin, and then I go in with my actual highlight and like spot highlight, because when I am tired I like to highlight the living shit out of my face so nobody knows that I want to fall over. Then I'm gonna go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Amrezy highlight. I freaking love this shit. And just put that on my cheekbones. Really pack that on there. My temples. I used to not do this temple thing, but since my skin got better, I like to do it now. Oh, bitch. Yeah, pack that shit on. Distract these hoes. And then my nose. I love nose highlight. Sometimes I go a little bit overboard with it, and I know that, but I don't care. After I do my highlight, I like to go back in with my contour brush and just like blend that together so there's not like a solid line. And then if I feel like some of the highlight came off when I did that, I just lightly go back in and add some more. Next is lips and setting spray. I kind of want to do like a red lip, even though it might crash with this freaking, what was I gonna say? This freaking this yellow, but I don't really care. I feel like doing a red lip. So let's see what I have here. What is this one? I know I have a Morphe red lip. I just don't know. This is orange. Should we do orange instead? That would be fun. Let's do orange instead. I don't think I have an orange lip liner, so I'm gonna try to find the darkest nude that I have. Bear with me for a second. What is this? Oh, this is an eyebrow pencil from Morphe. I forgot I had that. Oh, you know what? It's a Morphe lipstick, Morphe lipstick, Morphe lipstick. Where are my damn liquid lipsticks? Jesus. The only other really good red I have is a Kat Von D one, and I don't feel like using that today. I need a freaking lip liner. Lord have freaking mercy. This video is a mess. Okay, we're gonna use, oh, damn it, this isn't drugstore. Whatever. None of my Morphe ones are sharpened. Anyway, I'm gonna go in with the MAC lip liner in the shade Hoover. I don't freaking know. And I'm just gonna line my lips really quick. Awkward moment of silence. I like to just do my top lip. I just like to do like the Cupid's bow section because I just don't have time to do the rest, and I don't really care. Then I'm gonna go in with the Morphe liquid lipstick in the shade Spicy. I don't think I've worn this color yet, but let's see. Ooh. Looks good to me. Sorry for that like long pause, but I can't talk when I put my lipstick on. Next we're going to set our face, And then we will be done. I'm gonna go in with the ELF Dewy Setting Mist. Like I said, I like to be really glowy. And this shit smells like coconut, so yeah. But that is pretty much it for this video. I feel a little bit more awake. I look like I'm awake, but that's all I have to say. So if you guys enjoyed this video, I don't say that kind of stuff yet. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and maybe learned something new, saw a product that you like. If you guys have any tips that work for you to like help you look awake, feel more awake, whatever the case may be, let me know in the comments down below, and I will see you guys next time.